All right, check 1, 2. Hello, everybody. I thought I'd chuck the mic on. I wasn't going to. I was just going to let the storm do the talking, but I struggle typing quick enough to answer all your questions. So let us know if the wind is a bit too much. Anyway, I'm going to answer a couple of questions. This is so much easier than driving. Hello, everybody. I thought I'd chuck the mic on. I wasn't going to. I was just going to let it... Yeah, that sounds all right. All right, let's not get too much feedback through here. All right, so I'm in Bedourie in southwest Queensland, about 2 hours drive north of Birdsville. It's pretty mad here. It's hot. Today was so hot. Cows everywhere. The Outback, yeah, it's mad. It's so good. I really enjoy being out here. No radar. Yeah, I don't know that there's any like weather radars anywhere near here. I know Mount Isa. I mean, obviously I can have a quick squiz on the laptop. But the lightning here has been crazy. So I've not seen Don's name here before, so welcome to the channel, Don. Normally I'm driving. Thanks, Sanders, for the 5x5. Got it. Channel country. Oh my God, yeah. Seriously. So basically my job up here at the moment's been surveying 20 metres either side of the road, which is freaking like snakes, and there's gaps, there's cracks in the ground so big you'll lose your leg in them. So yeah. So it's been I've only done 2 days worth. So for those who, well, most people on the channel would know, I drove from Bathurst. So it's about an 1,800 kilometre drive. So Bathurst to Quilpie and Quilpie to Bedourie. So it was a long drive, but got here safe and sound, as everyone knows. Something did happen that we were, on the first day, we did a 12-hour stream. Something did happen, mods, Max. Remember how we did a 12-hour countdown because we thought YouTube was going to stop the stream? Well, it turns out that YouTube won't stop the stream. You can stream for as long as you want, but YouTube will only record the first 12 hours. It was actually 11 hours and 55 minutes. So if you go back and watch that, the drive from Bathurst to Quilpie, that did go for 12 hours and 18 minutes. They've chopped off basically 20 minutes. So the end part, driving into Quilpie. Anyway, look, it's been pretty good. It's got a lot of views, which is really cool. There's a sketchy radar. Thanks, Max. Yeah, okay. Thanks, Max, for detailing it on the lightning tracker. How good are my mods? My mods are so good. I can tell you what 5x5 means if Henry isn't going to straight away. 5x5 basically means how good the sound is. So if it was like 2x5, I'd be trying to fix something up. And for those people that were on the live stream over the drive up, Malachi, the young fella, 15-year-old, he likes a bit of storm chasing. And he actually said that I would see some storms up here. And I was a bit 50-50 about it, but then I saw there was a bit of a storm brewing yesterday afternoon, and it did actually rain a little bit on the vehicle. So Max, you also asked if this was the job site. No, it's not the job site. This is Bedourie. This is the Simpson Desert Oasis Hotel. It's basically the petrol station. It's basically, wow, whoa, that was mad. Oh, how good was that team? Tell me you saw that. That was, that is why I put the stream on, because I'd been seeing some lightning just roll across the sky, and it's been incredible. Loud and clear, 5x5, that's the one. Yeah, we didn't use that one in the army. We just used loud and clear. Normal radio check. But you can't usually say loud and clear back. I mean, you can type it, obviously. So, yeah. Yes, Max, I'm actually in town. We're working 60 kilometres towards Birdsville. So, I think it's about another 120 k's. All right, I'm back. Haven't really charged up any of this equipment yet since the drive the other day. So anyway, I'm back. Will I change it? Will I change what? What am I changing? Oh, but nah, it's not a bad mic. It's a good, these microphones are really good. I just need to remember to charge it. That's all. And it is, yeah, it was flat as a tack. I didn't realise. So I should have realised it was getting down. That's right, it was getting down during the last stream. I just didn't charge it since I got into the hotel room. I can't really call it a hotel room. It's moving around. The camera's moving around a little bit. It's on a sign. I've pinned it to a sign on the corner of the building. You love Henry. Nice. This storm looks high, what is that? High based? Oh, it's a reach. These little Rode microphones are just USB-C charged. Like the receiver is connected. It's fully charged because it's connected to the laptop straight in as the audio, and but it's the transmitter, the actual lapel mic that's sitting on my shirt at the moment. That's the one that was flat. Mr. Simpkin, g'day Barry. So it's done it again. I will say that in the chat, everyone's handles a little bit, still a bit more lightning. Everyone's handles have come back out the same way as last time. Which sucks. But anyway, I'm not quite sure. Apparently I've had it told to me that it's because YouTube. Okay. So if you look in the bottom left-hand corner, past the 70 series, you'll see my Hilux. Here's the fun part. It's all locked up, but the Hiluxes, the new Hiluxes, have a constant, nice bit of lightning there. Have constant power supply, so even when you have the vehicle turned off and locked up. So at the moment, the fridge and the Starlink are still there. The Wi-Fi here at this hotel is nowhere near as good as the Starlink. So my TV in the hotel room, I actually linked it to the Starlink. The Starlink Wi-Fi is crazy. Like we've been operating up to, I reckon, about at least 100 meters from the vehicle. I'm getting messages. I'm still tethered to the Wi-Fi at the vehicle, which is crazy. So nice. Yeah, hopefully hopefully look at that lightning. That was mad. I was just watching it a little bit delayed. I know, Max, you keep putting up there to change your handle name, but which is a good one. I like that one. If you want to change your name, you can change your name. Is it about once a month, or can you just change it willy-nilly? I think I asked. Oh, I just got a bit darker. Watch the light will go off. Jarvis Bay, 30 degrees. Was yeah. So just so everyone knows, it got a bit darker as my neighbour. So I'm in a demountable, and it's only got 2 rooms, and my neighbour just strolled back and turned his outdoor light off, which is good. It means I won't get. Well, I tell you what, there's no insects out here tonight anyway. They're getting blown away. I was watching a couple of cockatoos trying to fly before, and they could not fly forwards. They were literally flying backwards. It was so windy. So there he is. Malachi's here. Malachi, you were right. You know what? You called it. You said that I would see some storms. So I'm not going to go chasing them, but there's been some pretty epic. There we go. Some pretty epic. There's no thunder. It's just lightning. So 36 in Sydney, 30 degrees down into Jarvis Bay. Nothing wrong with a Friday afternoon storm just to finish the week, if that's what's going to happen in Jarvis Bay tomorrow. So but Malachi, well done. You called it. You called it 2 days ago. You said that I'd see some storms, and you nailed it, mate. So good on you. I had you in my thoughts when I was setting the camera up, thinking, well, when I was walking back from having dinner, I was walking back and this lightning is just rolling across the sky, and I thought, you know what, I should just put the camera up as it's getting darker, just to So these storms might roll down to Brisbane by Saturday. How long does it take for a storm to go 1,500 kilometres? So yeah, welcome to Chasing Storms Australia. Oh, nice, nice. I mean, whilst the lightning's still going to go, but the wind is crazy. Like, it's blowing probably 30, 40 kilometres an hour, maybe peaking up to about 50 at times, and it's like the storm's just sitting there. So I did get a couple of photos. The mod saw a couple of photos that I took on the way. Oh, there we go. Hopefully we saw that one. Yeah, I shared a couple of photos with the mods on my way home from the job site. I stopped and I took some photos, and then my work colleague came past and he's got a drone, so he ended up putting the drone up and getting some footage. So if I get my hands on some of that. Anyway, I kind of do have to talk because when there's no lightning, there's no real, all we can see is a black screen. So yeah, no, it's good. No, it's definitely a good lightning show. And it's definitely a lot cooler. I'll tell you what, when the wind was blowing today, yesterday was 40 degrees, and today the wind blew, and it was only about 28 degrees. And then the wind stopped right about lunchtime, and it just heated up, and it went from 28, it rocketed up to 40 degrees. And especially in the side of the roads where the bush is starting to get a bit high now, so there's bushes about 3 metres high, and in there's absolutely no breeze. It's like walking into an oven. Anvil crawlers. Henry, the drone, it's just one of those little, and there's another one. It's just one of those mini DJIs. It's, you know, the smaller ones, I don't know the names. We've got in the surveying company, we've got a couple of Phantom 2s, I think. The white ones that come with it in the big box with a whole bunch of batteries, because we use them to do a bit of surveying, some of the surveying stuff. But yeah, the little mini DJI, pretty awesome little drone. I think it's the same one that Daniel Shaw was using the other night on his stream. I think Malachi might have seen that one too, because I had a quick look. I was after my stream. I went over and had a quick look, subscribed, and I'm pretty keen to watch some of his stuff, especially being a local, South East Queensland. Who had KFC for dinner? Oh, there's no... I'm trying to think where the closest KFC to here is. It'd be Mount Isa, 500 kilometres away. How's that? There's no KFC within 500 kilometres of where I am. Mad. But what did I have for dinner tonight? I had pork spare ribs. Last night it was lamb chops. The night before it was rump steak. Neo. I might have to look that one up. What the Neo looks like. Show me a Neo. DJI Neo. Oh yeah. It's got the propeller guards on it. Let's see if I can find the one I'm looking for. Is it the Mini 5? Is that it? DJI Mini 5. That looks like it. Yeah, even the remote control looks pretty. That looks like it. So I'd say that's what my work colleague has. In town, yeah, yeah, in town. Well, I mean, the it's the service station has its own. It's like the pub, restaurant, mini shop, mini supermarket. It's like a mini food works. Um, and yeah, pretty much everything. Like, we'll put it this way: they don't open till 7:30 in the morning. The only coffee you can get here is from a coffee machine. I think at last check that unless Max can prove me not wrong, but just update the statistics. But in 2021, I believe this town had 150 people. It does have an airport. Oh, how's that lightning? So good. It does have an airport, and I missed seeing the Saab 340 today. It took off. I was about 10 minutes from town when it took off, and I couldn't even see it. But I had Flight Radar 24 open, and I actually saw it taken off on the radar. So I knew I'd missed it by about 20 minutes. Otherwise, I was going to try and get at least some footage of it. Steak it, yeah, steak it. The Palmer Audi. I haven't had it yet. I'm leaving it to the last night, I think. Yeah, I've been to Longreach a bunch of times. No, Henry. Longreach has one of the best coffee shops, one of the best cafes in Western Queensland. It is, what do they call it now? It was called the Bank or the Vault. I think it's called the Vault. Anyway, it's it's a good coffee shop, good cafe actually, good feed, great coffee. Henry, you've been to Longreach just the once. Did you went to the Qantas Founders Museum for sure, yeah? Tell me you did. Yep. Malachi, I've not been live because I've actually got a day job. Actually, for those that know me, I've actually got 2 day jobs. But today's day job is surveying. So we survey from, well, put it this way, it takes about half an hour to get to the job site. So we leave half an hour before daybreak. So, some more lightning there. So we leave and we arrive at the job site literally at sunrise. So we can crack on and do as much work as possible. And then by the time I get home, and there's nowhere I'd say there's nowhere to drive. Put it this way, if you start heading north from here, heading to Mount Isa, it's 190 kilometres before you can get fuel. So, but fingers crossed, I do plan to do a stream to Birdsville and out to Big Red, where they have the Big Red Bash. Middo sent me some details today on the lineup for next year's Big Red Bash. Looks pretty good. Looks like it's could be something to go to. Yeah, I think most of us, especially the plane spotters that are tuned in, definitely been to the Qantas Founders Museum. It's pretty cool. In Winton, where did I go? Is it called the Australian? That's where I went to. How long have we been going for? Got to change screens. Just over half an hour, that's all right. I won't go for too much longer, but well, I mean, that's why Daniel hasn't been live, I'd say, hey, because if there's no storms, then there's no streams. Just like me, like my channels, I mean, I just chucked this up just for something a bit different. I don't expect to get a lot of views, but it's good to have you guys here, absolutely. But I just thought it was something nice, something in from the Outback. I mean, to be honest, not even, I mean, how many people would ever get to Bedourie? Like, it's not on the way to anywhere, really. So only those 150 people that live out here to keep the town running, and then most of the extra people here are here to work. So there's a bunch of guys out on the road near us, well, where we're working, upgrading the road, getting it ready to put bitumen down. So you know you're a plane spotter when you call it a 742 instead of a 747-200. I haven't walked, lightning's so good. I haven't walked on the, hey Mish, how are you? Good to have you on board as well. Yeah, I didn't do the wing walk. I just stood in the front of the engine and went through the 747. I just like the fact that they flew it there and landed it at the Longreach airport. That's mad. It was never going to take off from there. So there has been storms. I knew it was a bit wet a few days ago. What was that? I can't remember when it rained there. I know it rained in Bathurst. Oh, I think the storm's kind of moving away a little bit, but it's still there. Yeah, there's a few storms around, but thank you, Max. I like my moderators, they're awesome. Long day at the office. Yes, Mish, there was, I only encountered one snake today. Actually, we were just moving the vehicles, and my workmate, Raj, he definitely scared of snakes. He's from Sri Lanka. Anyway, we were just sitting in the vehicles, and then he starts moving off, and as he starts to move off, I've looked out the front of his vehicle, and this black snake just crawled, like he nearly ran it over. And so I got out and took a bit of video. It was a bit crappy, but yeah. And then I saw Raj when we parked up, and I was like, "Oh, did you see that snake?" And he's like, "No." Mad. I was like, "You nearly ran it over." So it's just the heat out here, and so many birds, heaps of kites, lots of kites and lots of crows. There's a lot of smaller birds as well. You see them in the morning. And then like you can hear all of the galahs and the cockatoos. But then like by 10 o'clock in the morning, there's like nothing. Just the kites and the crows. And a lot of cows, lots of cows. And this road would probably might see maybe 5 caravans a day. At the moment, sort of caravans and camper vans, so not a lot of tourists that come through here. Not a lot of roos, Mish, not a lot of roos. I've only seen a couple. Like honestly, since I left Bathurst, you know, I've done over 2,000 kilometres since Sunday, and I've only seen a couple, like not even a handful of kangaroos. Definitely cows. My other work colleague, Matt, hit a cow apparently, like the other day, but it didn't cause too much damage to either the cow or the vehicle, luckily. Yeah, check out the lightning tracker if you've got a laptop in front of you. Max, yeah, just Google lightning tracker. I'm sure it'll come up. Um, so there's heaps of storms up around Darwin. Mish hates snakes. Yulara. Yeah, if you're around there. 1997. That's a while ago. I remember 1997. What was I doing in 1997? Wasn't chasing storms. Oh, hey, while we're here. So I think, yeah, on Tuesday, my drive between Quilpie and Bedourie, I started talking about a road rule that had changed. It was all about eating, drinking, and vaping. I don't know who's heard, but apparently, and I thought it was a bit dodgy because there's no such thing as a national road rule because all the states have their own road rules. And as much as they're mostly the same, there's little nuances between them. Anyway, so it turns out that that was all just a big AI generated hoax. Did anyone else hear that? Oh, some more lightning. So good. It's so nice just to sit outside here. No mosquitoes because they all get blown away. Right. So is there a cell above, like north of Birdsville as well? Like, if that's the case, then it would be in between Birdsville and Bedourie. I might actually, yeah, you're an older duck. 47. Mish, guess what? That's young. Ask Max and I. That's young. And Middo. Oh, Middo's not here at the moment. Yes, Henry. Yes. So that that road rules, those road rules that came out, all those articles that said that you could get fined. Oh wow, that was mad. That was awesome. I'm gonna have to find out how to do the rewind thing. Hey, um, the slow motion replay. That's a thing, isn't it? Um, yes. So for those who haven't heard about it, there was all these road rule, these articles were coming about the road rules changing to say that you could get fined for eating, drinking, or vaping, and which I thought that was weird that it didn't include smoking because smoking at the moment in vehicles is only it's only uh, illegal if it's with children in the vehicle, children 10 and under in the vehicle. Other than that, you're still allowed to smoke. So for one, why would they include vaping and not include smoking, considering smoking is worse than vaping when it comes to possible distractions? If you drop a vape, it just falls on the ground. If you drop a cigarette into your lap or on the floor, that's a bit worse. So the fact that they didn't include smoking was weird. The fact that they said that it was a national road rule, that doesn't make sense. So yeah, so it came out. It's came out in the last sort of 24 hours that that news report was fake. It was AI generated, and it's fake. So anyway, I'll probably talk about that again when we get back on the road. For now, we can just enjoy a little bit more lightning action. I can do this. Where's my phone? we'll send another photo to my mods quickly. Mods. How's this photo? There you go. Max, Henry. Check that photo out. All you have to do is say how good that one is. That was before it started raining. Well, obviously, oof, more lightning there. Yeehaw. Car joke. Oh, I've really got to find out how to put more car jokes up. Oh. Oh, you changed your name. Yeah, that's better. Good to see you change your name, Jamar. I mean, it was good that it was available as well. Yeah, Maxi. Yeah, it was a pretty cool photo. I don't know that it'll get... so with Masters Surveying, which is what the photo has, 3 Masters Surveying utes in it with a rainbow, just so everyone knows what Max and Henry just saw. Basically, this rainbow come out and I got in the right position to get all 3 Masters utes with this rainbow over the top of them. And yeah, Masters Surveying has for our company a monthly newsletter, and then in that monthly newsletter there's a photo of the month. So fingers crossed, if I send it in, I might get photo of the month for that photo. I did not find a pot of gold. Somebody said there's a leprechaun guarding it, and I don't want to fight a leprechaun. Yeah, it is good that they let you change that. I think you can only do it once a month. Somebody, I think maybe Tezza, told me you could only do it once a month. Something like that. Stop it with the box of gold, Henry. Maxi. You guys think you're funny. Yeah, okay, you're a little bit funny. I would be good as a neighbour. That's funny, Malachi. Guess what? I don't have any neighbours. Where I live, there's no houses. So I don't think I would be good as a neighbour. Most of my cars are so loud. Put it this way. I have a V10 Audi. It's at a car yard for sale, but you never know, I might get it back. Oh, look at that lightning. Just as a car comes. Bit of headlight action. Look at that. Squeaky ute, squeaky trailer. Anyway, I I had my last place that I lived. My neighbour actually texted me and said, "Oh, your new Audi's really nice, but geez, it's really loud. Are you gonna put mufflers on it?" Which she sent that to me. I was literally at the exhaust shop getting some mufflers put on it, and she was right. It was loud. I did actually no. I tell a lie. I did not get any mufflers put on it. I literally just got. It was so loud because I'd taken the rear mufflers off it, and it was the exhaust was exiting at the diff, and I drove it to see what it sounded like, and it sounded amazing, but just very loud. So I got my exhaust shop to put just bring the pipes around with some nice exhaust tips, and definitely made it quieter, but still sounds amazing. It's a beautiful sounding car, that car. If I get it back, I will definitely stick the cameras in it, and we'll go for a drive. I do have some video footage. I should put some video footage up as shorts, especially at the racetrack, because I definitely got it up to 200 k's an hour, but legally, because I did it at Calder racetrack down in Melbourne. So, all right, I think we will. Oh, look, there's still lightning, but it has drifted away. Hey, I'll just quickly check. Let's just make it an hour. Let's just make it an even hour, team, so we know what we're aiming for. we'll plus sitting out here is nice, but I've been trying to teach myself how to use a Stream Deck, and not the actual Stream Deck like Middo's got, but the I've put it on my phone, and it kind of works. I've kind of been playing around with it before, getting it to do stuff, and it was pretty cool. I like where I live, Malachi. I just live in the north of Brisbane, and I like having no neighbours because I can have my music up as loud as I want, and I can have loud cars and loud motorcycles without waking up my neighbours. Yeah, well, that's true, Max. Hey, I like, how good's Max? If you can hear the wind, let me know, because it's picked up again here. You still got some lightning, which is good. How good's the connection? How good's Starlink? It's just sitting over there on my ute. Is my room here comfortable? It's comfortable enough. It is. It's a donger. It's a It's a donger, but I've got I've got a shower with hot water. I've got an actual toilet, not like at Bathurst when I had portaloos for 3 days, and porta showers. So it's definitely better than Bathurst. And the bed's comfy. Yeah, I'm happy. It's not a bad room. I don't even know how much it costs. Oh, you can hear the wind. Well, hey, I'm not even going to muffle it, because then you'll know how windy it's getting out here. So, but anyway, we'll go for another 10 minutes because I enjoy having you guys for company. But and it's different. It's different to driving. Yeah, thanks, Henry. Thanks for loving my photo. That's something else I need to work out is the Discord. We'll do the Discord thing, because that way I can share all of the stuff. How does the water, Maxi, how does the water smell? I'll be honest, the water here is good. The water in Quilpie, I almost, like, it's clean and it's not bad for you. Actually, it's probably better for you than water from the city with all the minerals and everything. But it stunk so bad. I smelt pretty terrible for a while, and the water's a bit harder out here. So if people don't know what hard water is, it takes a little bit. It doesn't like to lather up the soap or the body wash or the shampoo. It's like, and then you're like trying to wash soap off your body and it doesn't want to come off. Geez, there's still some good lightning. Yes, so the water's pretty hard out here. Did another vehicle drive past? Oh, that's not live. Oh, that's okay. But yeah, thanks for joining me tonight. Obviously, a bunch of you guys have got the notifications set, because otherwise you wouldn't have even known this was happening. So I appreciate you guys jumping on. But yeah, Max, great question. How's the water smell? Nah, here it's good. Here it's good. And what else? Yes, I will live stream. I tell you, what else? It's very quiet here after the sun goes down. Except for tonight with this wind blowing. All right, for those who are on, if you haven't hit the like button yet, you should do that because it's easy and it means a lot to the channel. Oh, yeah, Bobby. Bobby was in, where was he? He was in Idaho. Did I get that right? Was he in Idaho 2 days ago? Barry? Um, yeah, that's cool. Thank you. Appreciate. Oh, Mish, don't. Wow, I mean, you can be a little bit jealous, but the work during the day here is hard. It's not easy. It's hard because firstly it gets so hot, like 40 degrees is terrible. We basically just leave the vehicles running with the aircon on, and then I'd say probably every 20 minutes to half an hour, depending upon how long it takes to survey what we need to survey. Depends how thick the bush is. Not as I wouldn't even call it bush. It's just well, they're just big weeds, 3 metre high weeds. So the outback is awesome, but there's hard work to do during the day to appreciate. Trust me, I appreciate when I come home at night, have a shower, have a feed, and then just lie on the bed. It could be a bed made of concrete. I think I'd still enjoy it, as long as the air conditioning was working. And you know what? I thought well, I was struggling with the aircon because the remote doesn't work, but I figured it out last night. It's all good. So the room is perfect temperature. Oh, spin effects. No, I don't know that it's spin effects, Max. You know, I tell you what, it's not up here. Up in Cloncurry, there's lots of turpentine, but it's not even here. It's not turpentine. I tell you what, isn't there like a Google search thing where you can point your phone at your camera at a thing, like a plant, and it'll tell you what it is? I might try that tomorrow. All right, we must be getting close, team. 4.5 minutes to go. We'll call it at the. I mean, it's still lightning, but it has drifted off. But yeah, I thought that was worth putting up. Might get a couple of shorts out of it. But that's the outback. Yeah, like Mish said, beautiful. It is. I like being out here. I like being out here, similar to a lot of you guys, because there's not a lot of idiots out here. There's not a lot of morons, especially on the road. Everybody on the road out here has a purpose. There's no Sunday drivers out here. Everyone is either working or transiting because they're on holidays with their caravans and campers, but everyone has a purpose. So I would like to thank that one truck driver, because there's 2 road trains that drive past. They're dump truck side tipper road trains that are moving road base in for the road to get ready for its sealing, to get sealed. And he's the only one that slows down, especially when it just picks up so much dust. So I'm thinking of buying a 6-pack of beers, and when he comes past on my last day, I might wave him down. He actually saw a snake slither across in front of him 2 days ago. He slowed down, got out, and he told Raj about it. So yeah, he's a good egg, that one. Yeah, Malachi. Oh, no, Max. Malachi. Max doesn't live in Max lives in Sydney. Sunday drivers. Henry, you don't. Yeah, absolutely. I'll tell you what, Maxi's a wealth of knowledge. He's been around. He's been around for a little while. Maxi. How about literally the vehicle just behind me is the silver Mitsubishi Outlander. It's still there. Honestly, it hasn't moved. I don't know if it's broken down. It is outside the garage, so it might actually just be broken down. All right, team. We'll thank you for coming and having a chat. I really appreciate it, considering I'm a long way from everybody. But what's today? Thursday night. I only a couple of days to go, and I plan on doing another stream. Hopefully, a couple of hours to Birdsville to Big Red, and then after that we'll be driving to Mount Isa. So once I'm at Mount Isa, I have to pack all the gear up: the Starlink, the 5G router, or my two laptops, this one and the work one, everything. Have to pack it all up, and then fit it in my gear and put it on a plane. But I have to thank my boss again. He's been awesome and bought me business class to get home. So Qantas business class. Is there anything better in Australia? So thank you, boss. Appreciate it. Anyway, team, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Hey, mods, thank you. I know it was a last minute thing, but hey, yeah, it's hard to predict a storm. I guess that's why storm chasers are so popular, because it's they've just got to be ready to go. So Mish, that's funny. I might can I have that one? I might have to put that one on the bot car jokes list. So we'll copy and paste that one. Yeah, of course we ride kangaroos. Kids ride kangaroos too. Like the little kids ride in the pouch, and the bigger kids ride on the kangaroos' backs. No, all good. Alrighty, team. We will no music tonight. We're just gonna sign off. Thanks for coming, team. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me whilst this storm was hanging around, and we'll be live streaming again soon. So thank you, team. Have a good one, and we'll be back soon. Night, team.